Girl. Empire. Season 2, episode 10, the season finale, Et Brute, or whatever. I'm not Latin, it's a Latin word. I'm going to tell you guys what it means. I know a lot of people are kind of, confused as to the meaning of this title of this here particular episode. Let me read you something. It's a Latin sentence meaning, even you, Brutus. Okay? From the play Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare, Caesar utters these words as he is being stabbed to death, having recognized his friend Brutus among the assassins. Okay? Basically, pretty much, in this here particular episode, y'all know I talk kind of fast. I do have my notes, so I am going to be, I'm going to try to slow it down and not talk as fast, but it's just who I am. I'm a fast talker. I can't help it. It's just who the fuck I am, okay? But I'm going to assume the meaning of this is the fact that Hakeem basically has stabbed Lucius to death. That's basically what it is at this particular point in time. That boy right there, Hakeem is a hot, shitty ass mess, and this piece of damn hair right here is just, this shit is just getting on my nerves, y'all. But Hakeem done lost his ever-loving mind. Seriously. I'm talking about seriously. Hakeem done pissed me off. For real. Walking Dead pissed me off Sunday. And here we go with Hakeem pissing me off on yesterday, okay? Girl, I'm mad. But like I said, of course I have my notes, and I'm going to try to talk as slow as I possibly can to not talk over myself, so we can kind of discuss the episode. Because this is the season finale, so we will not see another episode of Empire until March. We have to wait, what is that, 3 months? Yeah, we gotta wait 3 months before we get another episode. So we ain't gonna know whether or not Rhonda dead. We ain't gonna know what's going on with Lucius, because girl, he damn near he gonna be in the nut house pretty soon, okay? But it's his own damn fault. We not gonna know what and how with Pretty Boy Floyd. I really think Pretty Boy Floyd is all part of, he's gonna tie into the next episode. I honestly and truly think so. So I don't think Pretty Boy Floyd is dead. Somebody was talking about that in my last Empire review. After I thought about it, I really don't think that Pretty Boy Floyd is dead, okay? So y'all know who Pretty Boy Floyd is. If you don't, Pretty Boy Floyd is the, that sexy ass Latin dude or Spanish or whatever the hell he is, girl. He's sexy. Cookie old man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So it starts out with the American Sound Awards. They're announcing their nominations and things like that. And Becky is basically briefing Lucius and everything. Lucius and Andre at this particular point, letting them know about, Jamal's nominations and things like that. And Jamal was nominated for the ASA Awards. And the ASA Awards, like I said, they stand for American Sound Awards. They had to go with a bootleg name. They can't, I'm pretty sure, the American Music Award, they can't use that name because, copyright and all that type of stuff. So, American Sound Awards. All right, so Hakeem is back at Lion Dynasty, and he's trying to get another venue because, remember, in the last episode, the kidnapper dudes that came, they can't use that no more. So, Hakeem is basically calling around trying to get a new venue for this thing that they're doing. And nobody is willing to work with them because they're such a security risk. They're, it's Hakeem Lion. It's just so much going on with them that they're too much of a security risk for people to want to take that chance. So he's not having any luck at this particular point. And Cookie tells him that he needs to perform at Family Day. If you guys don't remember in the last episode with Rosie O'Donnell, and Rosie O'Donnell basically helped helped Cookie and Candace find Carol, okay? So basically she promised Rosie O'Donnell, I forgot her name in the episode, she promised her that she would, perform at Family Day at the prison for the women, where she used to, she spent 17 years of her life. So she promised Rosie O'Donnell that she would do that. Okay, and said, especially Jude said, Jezzy is turned out to be the brat. And of course, we remember in the last episode, she said Jezzy is probably looking forward to seeing you. Okay, so basically that's what's going on in that scene. Then all of a sudden, Sky and Alicia Keys, Sky aka Alicia Keys, is basically congratulating Jamal on all of his nominations for the American Sound Awards. And, of course, he's telling her they need to talk about what happened and all of this good stuff. They're basically in there flirting and all this type of shit. Then all of a sudden, Brother Lucius walks in. And of course, when Brother Lucius walks in, Brother Lucius is, he's ecstatic. Brother Lucius is looking like, oh my God, my gay son is touchy-feely with a woman. You know, which pretty much probably any father who's probably homophobic or whatever is probably going to be, oh my God, maybe my son, it was just a phase, you know. He has this like glimmer of hope in his fucking eyes, of course, okay? And then when Alicia Keys walks out, of course, he asks Jamal, you hitting that? Motherfucker, is you hitting that? You know, I thought that shit was crazy as fuck. And Jamal was like, look, man, I know what you thinking, but I'm still gay, okay? Because we come to find out, Jamal, it wasn't just a kiss that Jamal and Alicia Keys shared, okay? They shared a little bit of intimacy, girl. Apparently, they had sexual relations as well, okay, girl? So it wasn't just a kiss. Apparently, they had sexual relations as well. So, of course, like I said, Lucius is like, you hitting that, and Jamal like, look, okay, maybe I did hit it, but I'm still gay. So you might as well get that twinkle out your eye, okay? Because I'm still gay, okay? And Lucius basically, she fixed you. You know how, like, again, like any homophobic man or any man who just doesn't want his son to be gay, it's like she fixed you. Sometimes they feel like if they get their son a woman, or if they get their daughter, their lesbian daughter, a man, maybe, just maybe, they, you know, that person will fix them, okay? I guess they refusing to grasp the fact that if a person is gay, that person is gay. You're not just gonna get nobody to turn that person around, okay? If that person decides that they can be turned around by a woman, then they obviously are not gay, okay? Just saying. All right, so Mimi and Lucius are discussing this music streaming service, and he's talking Cash Money shit about how, you know, when all this shit go through, all of the board members, if they ain't down for the cause, he basically gonna fire every motherfucker up in there, okay? And I noticed the whole time Mimi has a pen that she's kind of holding out, and I thought something was kind of peculiar about that, because I don't know if you guys noticed, they did focus in on that pen, so I knew it was something going on with that pen, and we're gonna find out what was going on with that pen a little bit later in my recap / review, girl. But I knew some shit was popping off with that pen, the way she was holding it, okay? So like I said, he's sitting there talking Cash Money shit, forgetting the fact that Mimi, that's Mimi money that you didn't sat there and agreed for her to put in all her money into this whole little situational. You talking, while you in there talking that Cash Money shit, you must be forgetting who you talking to, girl. Just saying, okay? He's a big dumbass fool, okay? So like I said, it's ASA, American Sound Awards nomination day, and you have Angela Yee and Charlamagne that are, you know, the hosts of this whole ASA. And Tiana is performing and everything like that. And Lucius shows up, you know, with Cookie. And Cookie basically asks him, can she use Leviticus, okay, for this whole, you know, the thing that her and Hakeem have going on. And he say no. And she was like, why? And of course he says, you know, look, you didn't want to sign over your rights to your music. And she was like, you know, that's a completely different thing. First and foremost, this is just me using this. But if I sign over my rights, that's our fucking legacy. Which we gonna find out that he's still a fucking fool, okay? Which I totally understand what she's saying. I'm not gonna just sign over everything that we worked so hard for because you just greedy at this particular point. So that's what's going on with that. So after all of that, Tiana announces some nominations, and Frida ends up getting the nomination that they were hoping that Hakeem would get, okay? And of course, you know, Cookie's like, that was supposed to be Hakeem's nomination. Lucius like, look, if it was Hakeem's nomination, he would have got it. So, of course, Lucius is, you know, is making his ding-a-ling hard. The fact that Frida got that nomination over Hakeem. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure his ding-a-ling is all kinds of hard. Excuse me to those of you that are watching this, that's, you know, probably have virgin ears, girl. You really, ThickChickVlogs is not the channel for you to be on if you got virgin ears, girl. I'm just gonna tell you right now, okay, girl? All right. So Jamal and Alicia Keys, I'm calling Alicia Keys, but her name is Sky. Jamal and Alicia Keys are performing at the American Sound Awards, okay? Apparently this, I come to find out that this is a song that they've made kind of in lieu of the Black Lives Matter movement and everything like that. Because I noticed that she was saying, you know, Malcolm X will be rolling over in his grave, etc., etc. So, apparently this is a song that was made for that. Rumor has it. I don't really know. You guys can probably chime in down in the comment section and let me know how true that is, okay? So So after they perform, of course, Charlemagne, the God, okay? Charlemagne comes out being Charlemagne. And let me tell you something. That when Charlemagne came out, I didn't think of Charlemagne as acting at that particular point, because I don't know if you guys listen to the Breakfast Club from time to time, because I listen to the Breakfast Club from time to time, and how Charlemagne was, I mean, not being homophobic or anything like that or talking about black folks, but the way that Charlemagne's demeanor was, it was so fucking crazy to me, because that's almost exactly how he acts on the Breakfast Club. So he's a great actor as far as playing that type of a role, okay? So he comes out and he's basically asking Alicia Keys, so you black now? You know, basically because of this song that they were singing, you know, so you black now? And she was like, well, I'm biracial. He was like, so, you know, basically he's calling her out, saying that she claimed her whiteness more than she claimed her blackness and all this type of shit. And then he goes to Jamal and he was like, well, because of course Jamal was attempting to come to her defense. And he was like, but you gay, right? Okay, he said, so, pretty much you doing this date, you know, this, duet with this woman. So are you only gay when it's convenient for you? Basically saying that Alicia Keys is only going to be black when it's convenient for her to be black. Okay. I mean, he just, like I said, he's just being Charlemagne the God at this particular point. I promise you it was, of course it was acting, but I thought Charlemagne was, acting a damn fool in that particular scene. But I mean, I just thought it was hilarious because he came off as being Charlemagne to me. That's almost exactly how he acts on the Breakfast Club, and I thought that was hilarious. But anyway, Sky, so back at Lucius's pad, Sky's manager's pissed. Her mom, I don't know, is that her fucking mom? I don't know, but her manager, whatever, she's pissed off because she didn't, first of all, she didn't want her there, knowing that, you know, Angela Yee and Charlemagne was going to be there, because, you know, they dragging her for filth on Twitter. Okay, of course, on the show, not in real life. They dragging her for filth on Twitter. We already know how black Twitter is, girl. They do not play no types of games. Bitch, they didn't put a Rachel Dolezal wig on and everything, girl. So her manager's basically saying, you know, it's going to take weeks for us to rectify this situation and all this type of shit. And Sky is upset because Jamal didn't offend her, which he did attempt to come to her defense. But as he attempted to come to her defense, of course, that's when Charlemagne came out. But you gay too, right? You know, so are you only gay when it's convenient for you? Basically saying, okay, you performing with this chick now, so now you saying that you straight. So basically you was only gay when it was convenient. So, you know, he attempted to come to his defense, but shit, Charlemagne came for his ass before he was able to defend her. Okay? And Lucius basically tell her, look, you need to calm down. You need to calm your nerves, because Twitter gonna be roasting somebody else next week, which is true. You know, a lot of times you get, you know, black Twitter who will go off on somebody, and then 2-3 days later somebody else will be the topic of conversation, and they'll be roasting somebody else, and they'll forget all about the whole Sky Summers, Black Lives Matter, Rachel Dolezal wig type shit, okay? So Lucius is basically telling she need to, you know, calm down. They're gonna be roasting somebody else soon, so get the fuck over it at this particular point, okay? Alright, so Andre and his wife are back at their mansion. And we noticed that this alarm system that they have in their mansion now, it just, the alarm just keeps going off. Okay, I don't know if it got some type of shortage in it or what it is, but it keeps going off and they keep having to disarm their alarm, okay? So that's, I just want y'all to keep that in mind, that the fact that they have to keep disarming this alarm in their mansion. So, you know, he's asked her what's going on, and she's like, okay, well, Anika's about to come over because the doorbell rang. He's like, damn, she coming over again, because Anika been coming over a lot lately, Boo Boo Kitty. Because, of course, Boo Boo Kitty is pregnant, and apparently she's coming to see the nursery that they, you know, decorated and all this shit, because Boo Boo Kitty trying to soak in all of the knowledge that she can, okay, at this particular point about what's going on with Lucius and the family and all this type of shit, because, of course, she's not a part of that anymore. So she's trying to get all of the information that she can from Rhonda. All right. So Jamal shares the premiere of his Pepsi commercial, and I thought it was pretty awesome. I don't know about you guys, I thought it was a great commercial. I thought it was a little cheesy at first because he was in the it wasn't a limo, but he was in the you know, in the big black SUV that a lot of these celebrities ride around. He was in the SUV and he tells the driver to stop, and he jumps out of the car and gets on the subway. And when he gets on the subway, this man like, you that Jamal dude, ain't you? Yeah. Did he throw him a Pepsi? And then, you know, when he drinks it, of course, the music comes on. I thought it was cute, okay? I thought it was cute. And of course, Jameson is there, you know, introducing Jamal and all that stuff in the premiere of the commercial. And Lucius tells him, look, I know you ain't about to leave because I'm about to, I'm about to announce this big time streaming deal that I got going on. Okay, I'm about to announce this shit. And all that type of shit. I mean, Lucius done lost every part of his fucking mind, y'all. I mean, I know that, Lucius got some big balls and he did some fucked up shit, but I really don't think he necessarily deserved what the fuck he got at this particular point. I really think it was fucked up what Hakeem did. And I'm just gonna say that, okay? Anyway, but that's what's going on with that. So, what the fuck is his name? Jameson says he would like to do a profile on Jamal, okay? Basically, like to do a little situational on Jamal. And Lucius is like, so, he didn't tell you he got a girlfriend. You can still do the profile on her, but I don't know if he, expressed that to you. The fact that he has a girlfriend now. Of course, Jameson looks over and, of course, perfect timing. Alicia Keys just so happened to be all up on Jamal and shit like that. I really think that whole Jamal and, Sky Summer shit, that was so fucking random. I don't know about y'all, but I thought that was one of the most random things for them to do. But I know they had to throw a little bit of something in the mix. But I just thought that was a little random as hell to have Jamal kissing Sky Summers. But I guess, okay? I guess. All right. So Cookie and, what the hell is her name? Portia are going to the jail, okay? Because, of course, they're doing this whole family day thing. And she keeps having these flashbacks. So, of course, she's, having these flashbacks and she attempts to leave because she's in a bad space. Of course, she's envisioning herself being in this prison, for 17 years and shit, and she ready to go. And Portia like, look, you can't do that. You just sat there and promised these people that we're going to do this. You can't leave. So, she's like, okay. So she convinces her to stay and she gets inside of the pod. And when she get inside the pod, of course, all the women are standing around in there, the inmates and things like that, people that she was in jail with. Because, Cookie not too long ago got out of prison. We need to understand that. And then, she was about to leave and one of her old, prison mates was like, we ain't gonna let you, get out of here that easy, okay? And then she turned around and she noticed the girl, and of course they embrace and all that type of shit. And, she's all good at that particular point. They sit there and talk about how they've been seeing her on TV and how they think Hakeem is so damn handsome and how they think that she didn't, you all uppity and shit. Now you come in here with your fancy clothes and shit on. They joking with her, of course. And then Warden Myers pops up, the warden of the prison, okay? She pops up and she tells her that she can only bring in one camera and two artists, okay? And the two artists end up being the girl from Gladys Knight and the Pips that is going to be Hakeem, okay? Those are the two artists that, Cookie is going to allow to perform with this family day, because you got the prisoners, the women prisoners that are there and they have their children and things like that. It's a family day, okay? And when she's talking to the girl, she wants to see Jazzy, and Jazzy is the brat. And, she said that she told her she was going to make her a star when she gets out of jail. She was going to make Jazzy a star when she gets out of jail. And the warden says she won't be getting out. Okay, and she's like, what you mean she won't be getting out, And come to find out, the girl that she was talking to, Jazzy got life, which is, like I said, again, Jazzy is the brat. The brat got life for killing one of her, killing her cellmate over a fucking tube of toothpaste. Yeah, you literally got people in prison that kill people over tubes of toothpaste. People that would kill you over a roll of toilet paper. People who would kill you over a slice of fucking bread. Yes, they do that type of shit in jail. So Jazzy got life now, so she's not going to be one of Cookie's newfound stars, okay? So Jazzy got life in prison for killing her roommate over a tube of toothpaste, okay? So back at the OK Corral, Anika is visiting with Rhonda, okay? And Rhonda is showing Anika around this nursery and shit. And Anika basically soaking all this shit in, okay? Basically, and Rhonda tells her, Lucius is basically calling my child the new heir to his throne. The heir to his throne. Basically the future. Okay, that is why he is so, he's hounding over Rhonda, making sure everything is A-okay with Rhonda because of this baby boy, quote unquote. I still think somebody lying. I don't know, but like I said, with this whole little thing that happened at the end of the episode, I can't necessarily say that she's lying, but he's calling the baby the heir to his throne. And of course, Anika's kind of sitting there laughing like, ha ha ha, bitch, please, my baby is going to be the heir to this throne. Just saying, okay? So the phone ends up ringing and Rhonda walks off to go get the phone. That's how that scene ended. Okay, now Sky is performing back at the American Sound Awards, and Lucia's still fucking with Jamal, okay? Telling him he sees, he can see what Jamal see in Alicia Keys as she's performing and everything like that. And of course, Jamal is standing in the audience because he walks off from Lucius after Lucius is basically looking at him, grinning and shit, looking at Alicia Keys like, yeah, I can see how she turns you out. So Jamal walks off to go get him something to drink. And as he goes to get something to drink, there's this like tall, dark-skinned dude and shit, and they low-key start flirting. And as Sky is on the stage performing, she looks down and she sees, you know, Jamal flirting with this tall, handsome drink of water and shit. All right. So Lucius gets up there and he announces the music streaming service and all this shit. And he brings Mimi to the stage, calling Mimi his partner in crime and shit like that. Mimi comes to the stage and she's like, ooh. And I don't know if y'all detected the shade that Mimi was throwing. She was like, ooh, I never had anybody call me their partner in crime. I thought that shit was hilarious. She was kind of looking like, nigga, I'm not your fucking partner in crime. And of course, Mimi decided she's going to bring her wife to the stage. Remember, no one has ever met Mimi's wife, okay? So she decided she's going to bring her wife to the stage because, you know, she said her wife has been there for a while. She's had breast cancer and all this type of stuff. Then all of a sudden, she announces, welcome to the stage, my wife, Mrs. Camilla Marks. Girl, and of course, we know who Camilla is. Camilla is the girl that Hakeem, the old woman, okay, in their eyes, the old woman that Hakeem was dating, that Lucius decided that he was going to give her some money and send her the fuck off, make her leave. He didn't ask her. He made her leave. Okay, so he basically packed her up on a plane and sent her motherfucking ass on down the road, okay? So she comes up on the stage, like I said, and of course, Lucius' mouth drops. Shit didn't got real at this point, okay? Camilla is back in a motherfucking fact. You didn't sent me away, but guess what? I'm back, bitch, okay? And I'm back, and I'm with the bitch who basically owned your company. Haha. Laugh out motherfucking loud. Just saying. Alright, so after that scene, Mimi is meeting with the board and everything like that. And she says she wants everyone to know that Lucius basically thinks that he is the, you know, the top dog. He is big shit and his motherfucking shit don't stink. And he feels like he can get away with any and every fucking thing. Now, remember back when her and Lucius were having this meeting discussing this whole little situation. And remember I told you she had that pen there? She was recording him when he was basically saying that he was going to fire every single person who was on the board who was not on board with him. Okay, so of course she played all of that and everything like that. And basically she tells everybody that she wants to remove him as the CEO of Empire. Okay? And of course Camilla is behind all of this. So like I said, she plays this recording on this pen, and everybody hears that he plans on firing everyone who stands in the way of him basically being king shit at this particular point, okay? Alright, so Jamal and Sky are back at his house watching the nomination further, and Sky tells him that, you know, she saw him talking to this, you know, this tall drink of water and shit, the guy at the bar. And he said, you know, she said, well, what's his name? And he's like, look, I ain't get his name and all that. You know, we were just sitting there having a fucking conversation while I was pouring me a drink, okay? And she said, it's okay, I understand you into men, right? And he said, yeah, you know. And like I said, apparently they did, you know, have, you know, sexual relations one time, because she said, you know, I understand that we only did our thug thizzle once and all this type of shit. And of course we can tell that she likes him, and she understands, she tells him that she understands that he probably would never feel the same way about a woman as he did about, as he does about men. And you know, or quote unquote as he did about Michael. And I can already tell that Jamal is still very much in love with Michael. And he basically tells her, no, I will never feel the same way that I do about Michael or men or whatever you want to say. As I will never feel the same way about women as I do about men. Never. So what we had was just what we had at that particular point in time. Some random ass shit that Lee Daniels decided to throw into the mix, girl. Just some random shit. Just saying, okay? Alright, so Camilla shows up at Hakeem's house, and Hakeem thinks, you know, he's like, what the fuck you doing here? You know, motherfucker, I thought you were dead or something. So he thinks she just dipped. He doesn't know that Lucius is the one who's behind all this shit. He doesn't know that Lucius, yes, she got some money from Lucius, but Lucius also made her leave, okay? Because remember, Camilla didn't want Lucius's money, okay? But Lucius made her get on this plane and dip, okay? So he see a ring. He's like, so you done went and got married? And she told him, it's not what you think. I did all of this for us, okay? For you. I did everything that I did for you. I can take you to the next level. Trust me. So apparently Camilla done sat there and went and married Mimi, all for this whole little plot thing that she got set up. And now she done went and found Hakeem. I guess she told Lucius, oh, I'm gonna get your motherfucking ass back. So she done sat there and found out who working with Lucius and all this type of shit. Now she done went and married the girl, and now bitch, basically Camilla is the owner of your fucking company now, because of course she's fucking Mimi. Okay, Mimi's, I ain't even finna go out. I was finna say something I probably shouldn't have said, but yeah, she's meeting with Hakeem now, letting him know I did all this shit for you. I married this bitch just for you. So yes. So back in the jail, Gladys Knight and the Pimps, you know, the lead singer from Gladys Knight, lead singer from Gladys Knight and the Pimps is there with Cookie. And then, you know, at first Hakeem's not there, then all of a sudden he shows up, and Cookie lets everybody know that they're streaming live on Periscope or whatever the fuck they're streaming on. And Hakeem is about to perform, but of course he talks to them about how he feels about his mom being in jail for 17 years, and how, you know, Lucius never brought him to see Cookie for those whole 17 years. I think he probably brought Andre probably once or something like that, but he never brought Hakeem to see her during the time that she was in jail, okay? So him and Gladys Knight and the Pimp, they perform miracles and shit, all right? So Hakeem meets with one of the board members in the alley. I don't know if you guys picked up on that. They're attempting to bribe these people. So Andre is meeting with a couple of people. He meets with the dude with the cowboy hat and shit like that in there, asking how he's going to vote in the board meeting. Then all of a sudden, we see a pimp named Slickback, the lawyer dude. He's in the elevator eating out Edna, y'all. Eating out white girl Edna. Big girl Edna. He's in the elevator eating her out, y'all. Y'all, I about fucking died. I don't know about y'all, but I was sitting there like, bitch, is he really in here eating out Edna in the elevator? He's like, how you gonna vote? She was like, he's like, you gonna vote, you know, to keep Lucius? She was like, it was good, but it wasn't $1 million good, y'all. Bitch. Was he literally on his knees eating out Edna in the elevator trying to get her to sway her damn boat? I'm dead. I'm sorry. That was a what the fuck moment for me. I don't know about you, but that was a what the fuck moment for ThickChickVlogs, okay? Anyway. So Andre basically meets with Cookie to tell her that Mimi is basically trying to kick Lucius out. And Cookie breaks the news to Hakeem, and basically saying how, you know, Camilla is married to Mimi, because apparently Hakeem playing dumb, like he don't know that Camilla is married to Mimi, but I think he does. Then again, he might not know that she was actually married to Mimi. I don't know. But I think that Camilla probably broke all that news to Hakeem when they was in that apartment together. So Cookie's basically telling him, look, boy, you better snap into your fucking senses. I understand that you might love Camilla, whatever. You might think you do. But you need to understand that Lion Dynasty, this is our company, but Empire is our legacy, okay? Empire is what we have from day fucking uno. That's our legacy. Lion Dynasty, yes, this is our company and shit like that, but Empire will always be our legacy. But he's, like I said, Hakeem, maybe they should have could have got them thrown off them kidnappers, because he's, ooh, y'all, ooh. Okay, anyway, so Cookie is walking through the prison, which we already know. They ain't finna let no goddamn visitor just be walking through the prison, but of course this is television. So Cookie's walking through the prison, and, you know, she runs up on Jessie, who is the brat, okay? She's in the bathroom mopping, and Cookie asks her how the hell she get life over some damn toothpaste. And basically Jessie's telling her, look, why do you care? You got out, you never contacted me, you never wrote me any letters like you promised me that you were gonna do. And because she said, hell, I saw you on TV on that free Lucius and all that shit. She was like, but what about the people, the women who you slept with, the women who you ate with, that were still in jail on lockdown? You didn't give a fuck about us, but as soon as you got out, you was talking about free Lucius, a nigga who really put your ass up in here and never once brought your kids to see you. So Jessie really ain't here for her right now, okay? Jessie's basically telling her, gone, get the fuck on, ain't nothing you can do for me. You done sat there and got out, you done left, you told me you was gonna make me this big time star. You never once wrote me, you never once came back to check on us. Basically, you know, you got out, only thing you was thinking about is Lucius, the man who was the reason why you was in here in the first place. So Jessie basically ain't here for her right now. Alright, so Andre and Lucius is back, and they still need this one vote to keep Lucius. They basically trying to calculate in their head this, you know, how many votes that they have, and they basically need one extra vote to keep Lucius, okay? And of course, Hakeem, Andre, and Jamal, they're all a part of this emergency board meeting, because they are all a part of Empire, okay? And like I said, they all go in, and Mimi, you know, and they decide, okay, everybody who is in favor of keeping Lucius say aye, those who are opposed say nay, okay? Or those who are opposed say aye. Shit, bitch, I can't fucking talk. Those who want to kick him out say aye. Those who want to keep him say who want to keep him say nay. So basically, Hakeem, you know, it gets to Hakeem. Everybody says, you know, because they want to kick him out. Of course, Andre and Jamal say, nay, we want to keep him. So Hakeem, bitch ass, gonna say which means I want him to go. Y'all, I'm through. And of course, we notice Camilla standing at the window looking in on the board meeting. And of course, Cookie pops up out of nowhere and she looks in there at Hakeem. And Hakeem is having these fucking flashbacks of how, you know, Lucius punching them all in the face and basically how Lucius used to treat them. Okay, basically treating them like shit. But I don't give a fuck. Lucius gave your motherfucking ass everything that you got at this particular point, girl. So, like I said, Camilla's out there looking at them through the window and Cookie comes up and Cookie looks at Hakeem and says, Hakeem, no. And as she says no, Hakeem said, basically, get the fuck on, Dad. You are no longer the CEO of Empire. And Lucius is sitting there like he's about to have one of his attacks again. We know Lucius is sickly and shit. Is he still sickly? I don't know. But Lucius turns pale, girl, because now you not the CEO of Empire anymore. And all because your son, Hakeem, the ungrateful motherfucker. And bitch, when that happened, Cookie said, Cookie goddamn went so far back in her damn throat and spit up all that cold she had in her throat right in Camilla's face. Yes, the fuck she did, bitch. Alright, so I'm gonna stop this for a second because I don't want it to cut off. Give me a second, family. Alright, so back at the cribbo, Cookie, Andre, and Jamal are there, and of course Jamal is offering, you know, we all need a drink. Cookie like, I don't want no drink. I got too much shit on my mind. Of course, you know, all this type of, because girl, do you know what just happened? This is not no little minute thing. Lucius is no longer the CEO of Empire, which means he has no say so over shit. Okay, that's what happens when you be greedy. And the pimp named Slickback asked him, man, you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? And when he signed them damn papers, but of course Lucius gonna grab the papers all aggressive and shit. Like, dude. So as they're sitting in there talking and shit, all of a sudden we hear some damn gunshot. Boom, boom, boom. It's motherfucking Lucius. Lucius is in there shooting up the goddamn shipper thing, shooting up the pictures and all kind of stuff. I mean, Lucius got a rifle and he is, y'all, he ain't down no more. Lucius done lost it, y'all. Lucius done lost every part of his mind, y'all. For real. He fucked up because he know he done fucked up. Just saying. And of course, Cookie is talking to him. She's trying to talk him down off the ledge and everything like that. And you know, she basically tells him, look, we still own some shares. You know, Jamal is still on the label. You're still on the label. We still part of Empire. Even though, to be brutally honest, we not really quote unquote owners of Empire. I mean, you're not the CEO no more. You done said then basically sold it to Mimi for real. So all that type of shit. So, you know, like she's talking him down off the ledge and, you know, telling him to give her the gun, and she ends up getting the gun from him and shit. And I mean, he is just, y'all, I mean, he is a mess. He is a hot mess. And of course he starts breaking down crying, and you know, she hugs him and everything like that. She tells him, clean your face up. You know, you a lion. You don't be crying like that. Y'all, he is just, I mean, I can understand. Well, I've never been in a situation like that, but I can understand him being fucked up because that's everything that they've worked so hard for as a family. You know, even though Lucius, you know, he still act like he was big shit and act like he owned just everything and wanted to act like, you know, Cookie wasn't a part of that. But at the same time, you know, that was something they worked so hard for, and to have this chick just come in and just basically pull it out from up under them is a fucked up situation. So like I said, he's breaking down crying, and of course Cookie is consoling him, and I thought that was sweet. So back at Rhonda and Andre's mansion, the alarm is going off again. Remember I told you guys that I don't know if they have a shortage or something in this alarm, but this particular time there's an intruder coming in. And we don't know if this intruder is a male or a female, which I don't like. We don't know if it's a man or a woman. I understand, like I said, those cliffhangers. So this intruder is coming in. And of course, Rhonda gets out of her bed or wherever she was, and she goes to turn off the alarm. Okay? And as she turns off the alarm, you know, she looks down the stairs. She's still trying to figure out, why does this alarm keep tripping? So, of course, she's looking down the stairs, and all of a sudden, this intruder person pushes her down the stairs. I'm not just talking about any little regular push. They pushed her down the stairs so hard to the point where she was airborne for a minute, like airborne, just tumbling down the stairs. Remember, she's pregnant, okay? she is, or allegedly, I'm assuming she's pregnant at this point. I'm assuming that she's not faking it at this point. So they push her down the stairs, okay? And I mean, she is out cold. We don't know if she's dead or alive. We don't know if the baby's dead or alive. So whoever this person is that came into the house, whether it be Anika, some people are speculating that it could be Anika. Some people are even saying it could be Hakeem. I don't know why Hakeem would do that, but apparently the heir to the, I don't know. But people are speculating it could either be Hakeem, it could be Anika, it could be a damn it could be the what's his name? Pretty Boy Floyd. Don't nobody know. Like I said, this is Empire, and y'all, shit happens, y'all, for real. So we don't know who it is at this point that pushed Rhonda down the stairs. And like I said, again, at this particular point, I'm going to assume that Rhonda is pregnant. Maybe she's pregnant with a girl and not a boy. So like I said, we don't know if she's dead or alive. Some people are speculating that she's dead. Some people are speculating that they just lost the baby and that's it. Because if you guys saw the preview for the next episode that comes on in March, Andre was in the room breaking down, crying, standing next to the crib. So we don't know if he was crying because the baby's not in there, or he was crying because Rhonda is dead and he's taking care of the baby now. We don't know. So, but I'm going to assume that maybe just the baby died, okay? All right, so the whole gang is back at the house, and you know, while all of this is going on, of course, you know, Lucius gets nominated, and Jamal gets nominated, which is one of the first time that a son and the father gets nominated in the same category. So they think that, you know, that's an awesome thing. So Andre decides that he wants to call Rhonda to share the good news with Rhonda, but of course, Rhonda's not answering the phone because she's laying on the floor unconscious. Again, we don't know if she's dead or alive. So of course, the phone is just ringing and ringing and ringing. And that is how the episode goes off. I thought it was a great season finale. I don't know about you guys, but I honestly and truly did. Because it's definitely going to have people looking forward to the next episode, which is going to be in March, to know what happened to Rhonda and the baby. What's going to happen with Empire. Is Lucius going to end up in the nut house? What's going on with Jesse? I don't know if we ever even going to find out what's going on with Jesse. I don't know. But like I said, I'm really intrigued to see what's going to happen in this next episode here come March. So, yeah, hopefully I can find something to replace these Empire reviews, because I am really going to miss doing them. And I need something else to watch. So you guys let me know anything else that you want me to do reviews on. I may try to watch it just so I can give you guys reviews on different things, because I do like doing these reviews, even though I was one of those people who was totally against doing reviews of shows, but I have enjoyed this. So again, if you guys want me to review anything else other than the things that I've already been reviewing, which are about to be the season finale of Walking Dead as well, so let me know down in the comment section. Also, let me know what you thought about this episode of Empire, and all that type of shit. Who do you think that was that pushed Rhonda down those stairs? What do you think about the shit that Hakeem did? Did you think that it was justified because of the way Lucius used to treat them? But I feel like he's a privileged motherfucker. I'm just saying, that's some fucked up ass shit. But like I said, leave all of that down in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.